Okay, we're back here. We got another circle in play. This one is from the December ACT. So this just happened. This was number 60. So this is the last question. Looks intimidating. They give you a circle. We got a shaded area. We have a right triangle. They tell us that point O is the center of the circle, and that the area of the shaded region is 32 pi. And somehow we're supposed to figure out what angle X is here. So you can pause the video, give it your best shot, and then we'll come back and we'll solve it together. Alright, we're back. Alright, so we have not much given here, except that we have a circle with a shaded region area of 32 pi. Now, as you guys know, the biggest thing when we deal with these circles is the central angle, right? And when I say central angle, I mean this angle, obviously from the center of the circle. And the reason we want that is because everything in the circle is proportional about that central angle, right? In other words, here's an easier example. If I drew a circle, let's just say that was the center, and I said that was 90, I mean, just by what it looks like, you would probably tell me that that's just a quarter of the circle, which it sort of is. My picture's not terrific, but how would you determine that just besides looking at it? Well, you know that central angle is 90, right? And if I divide by 360, that just tells me this piece is a quarter. So it tells me two things. It tells me the area, the shaded area, is a quarter of the circle's area, and it tells me this length, this arc length, is just 1/4 of the circle's circumference. So essentially we just have to figure out what fraction of the circle we're dealing with, and we should be home free here. So let's see, so we know this is 32 pi, so obviously that's going to be a bit less than 32 pi. How can we figure it out? Well, they were kind enough to give us the radius, right? They told us the radius was 6. We should know by now, right, that area is pi r squared. So if we pop the 6 in there, we can determine that the area of the entire circle is 36 pi, right? So if the whole thing is 36 pi and the shaded part is 32 pi, well, if we just subtract, right, 36 pi minus 32 pi, that should tell us that that piece is 4 pi. So now we just have to figure out what fraction of the circle it is, right? So if that piece is 4 pi and the entire circle is 36 pi, well, if I divide, I would get 4 out of 36, which should reduce to a 1/9. So I know this piece of pizza, that area is 1/9 of the whole circle. I know that this arc from here to here, that length would be 1/9 of the entire circumference. Well, to get the central angle then, I just need 1/9 of all the degrees in a circle, which I'm pretty sure we know is 360, right? So if I do 1/9 times 360, pop that in the calculator, we should get that to be 40. And then we should have it, right? Once we know that central angle is 40, we have a triangle. If this is 40 and that's 90, right, the three angles are going to have to add to 180. So that angle up there should just be 50. And there you go.